What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody. A little on the late freight because I was out there in Houston at Anime Matsuri, hanging out with the kids on a little getaway. It's a lot of fun. Had a great time. But I did get an opportunity to talk about the Skeleton Crew trailer while I was out there. Now let's talk about Snow White, because look, we all saw this one coming. Okay, we saw this one coming all the way from last year. It was about this time last year that all of that hubbub started kicking off from Rachel Zegler. You guys will remember all of the comments that Rachel Zegler actually made from the previous year's D23. You know, D23 from 2022. That's when Rachel Zegler was kicking up all of this ruckus, talking about Snow White. And now here we are. We're finally 2 years later getting a teaser trailer for this thing. This thing is going to be an absolute hot mess. You can see the ratio is in full effect right now. 57,000 upvotes to 318,000 downvotes. Hallelujah. Whew. I don't know what Rachel Zegler and Disney are going to do to try to clean this thing up, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, this thing is DOA. You got 318,000 downvotes. That is like what? Like 5-6 times the amount of upvotes that you're getting. People are coming in and they are dog walking this thing into absolute oblivion. I don't think there's any chance in the world that this thing is going to be successful. And look, here's the part that I think a lot of people are having the most problem with, man. These CGI dwarfs. Look at this crap. Look at this, man. This is terrible. Why would you, Disney, why would you do this? I don't understand the move at all, Disney. If you're going to have a live action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, give us some actual just people with dwarfism. That's live action. Instead of CGIing the dwarves in here and then making them look like cartoon characters bouncing around, it looks absolutely horrible. I don't understand the decision that was made with this. This looks like a straight up CGI cartoon dwarves when you should have had actual people. Because think about this, guys. You would have had somebody that played Sleepy or Dopey or Doc or Grumpy or any of these other popular characters. They could have made their career off of this. Forever in the day, they would have been at conventions all over the world. Yeah, I'm the guy that played Dopey. Come get my autographs, taking pictures and all of that kind of stuff. You know, it's not like there's a ton of jobs for these cats. Let them play these damn dwarves. I don't get it, man. Why would you do this to these cats? It's ridiculous. And then, like, it's just looking as sloppy and ugly as possible. I'm just stunned that this is the decisions that was made right here, man. I mean, we ain't even got to Rachel Zegler and everything that she's saying is in the movie, all right? You know, she's not going to be saved by the prince. You know, weird, the prince is a stalker, weird, all that kind of... We ain't even getting to all of that. Just the dwarves part, that's what's really messed up to me. It's like, dang, man, these cats, like, they're cats that could have had some actual work. But y'all listen to Peter Dinklage, who decided to pull the ladder up behind his head. Like, yeah, no work for y'all. I made it in Game of Thrones. The rest of y'all can kick rocks. You know, no more dwarf roles for you. It's fucked up. Yeah, you can see right here on Cosmic Book News, Rachel Zegler Snow White trailer receives massive backlash. Hundreds of thousands of YouTube dislikes. Fans ain't happy at all. No, they're not. No, they're not, okay? This was an unnecessary move. First of all, nobody likes this chick. All right, Rachel Zegler being in this thing, again, it's DOA. This thing, she's going to destroy this movie just because of her mouth. People have already sworn this thing off, and you see the ratio proves what we were saying last year. Nobody's coming to rock with this thing. All right, I don't care what you got to do with it, and the more money they pump into it, every dollar they put into this movie is another dollar lost. Just cut your ties right now, Disney. Just cut your ties and try to keep it down. But look, they said here the YouTube channel has over 300,000 dislikes and only 56,000 likes. So yeah, this was not too long ago, and you can already see, yeah, it's growing. All right, it is absolutely growing by leaps and bounds. This thing is going to be out of control before the day is done. All right, we're probably looking at one of the biggest ratios in the history of trailers coming soon. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, people ain't really liking this, all right? Look, Disney already had delayed the film by a year, which also followed those negative remarks Zegler made about Snow White, including it's weird, she doesn't like the original animated movie, and she thinks Prince Charming is a stalker. I mean, look, at this point in time, I think Disney is smart if they just cut. Hey, look, let's just cut it like it is. We're not going to throw any more money into this, and we just going to put it out there and we get what we get out of it. And it's not going to make any money. They've already sunk over $330 million into this. That's before marketing. So whatever they're putting into the marketing, making trailers, putting up billboards, all the ads that they're going to be running, all right, all the interviews, everything that they are throwing into this movie for advertising, for print and marketing, this thing, it's all going up in smoke. All of it's going up in smoke. This movie is about to lose a ton of bread. No, it's unsavable at this point, right? I don't think there's any chance in the world that anybody's coming to rock with this thing. Yeah, Discussing Film posted it up. The first trailer for Snow White released in theaters March 21st, 2025. Yeah, check this out, man. Savvy Artist says, just watch the original, beautifully animated, voice acted, and the story is wonderful and timeless. Couldn't agree more, all right? Just go and rock with the originals. No reason to do this. Let's all thank Peter Dinklage for the 7 dwarf actors that lost their jobs to CGI. Isn't that something like how everybody is complaining about AI taking jobs? You know, fantastic new AI, you know, things taking everybody's job. And literally that's just what happened. CGI has took our gerbs, all right? Straight up came in and took our gerbs. Why? Disney, it just doesn't make any sense, right? Doesn't make any sense at all. Blue Sword, nobody asked for this. Nobody at all. The Calvin Coolidge Project, this looks like hot garbage. It does. Never forget what we could have had. Some people say they still getting these cats. These cats are still going to be in there, which is kind of funny as well, all right? Because, look, here's the DEI. You see the people in this picture, right? You see the people in this picture, right, folks? This is the DEI. They ain't going to give up their opportunity to get some DEI in here, okay? You know? We actually got a guy with dwarfism. Why didn't you just get 6 more of these cats and make them the 7 dwarves? Dumb, stupid decisions by this company, man. Raphael CV, are you really expecting us to believe that Snow White is more beautiful than the villain? Look, man, Gal Gadot can get it, man. Gal Gadot can get it. All right, looks great apart from Gal Gadot being in it. No, it doesn't. Twitter won't admit it, but Gal Gadot rocked that line. I'm not even sure what line they're talking about. Look, the whole thing right now, man, it's just a giant train wreck. Guess there are no original stories anymore. Nah, because Disney is too busy trying to capitalize on IP. That's what Disney cares about. They don't care about doing anything creative. They just want to make money off of IP. So they will steal some IP, or they will find an IP somewhere, buy it, borrow it, whatever. But they don't care about doing any creative projects any longer. That is no longer what Disney is interested in. All right? You saw an Incredibles 3. That's coming, all right? We're going to get another Tron. We're going to get all kinds of sequels. We're not going to get anything original. Or we're going to get some remakes like we're getting with Snow White, all right? Let me get this straight. First, they dumped the dwarves from being offensive. Then backlash came over the erasure of dwarfism and how bad the movie looked. And now they're doing dwarves, but they're not in the title. And they went with CGI rather than hire 7 actors with dwarfism. It's amazing, isn't it, Manchild Media Review? Look, people are pissed off about that, man. That's the biggest L that they have taken in this thing, is shoving these CGI dwarves into the trailer. And this guy, Robert Boland, says, the trailer looks fine. No, it don't. But unfortunately, Rachel Zegler has done irreparable damage to this film by trashing the original film for clout. If the classic plot elements that she said are omitted from the film really aren't there, then this is going to be a dumpster fire. I mean, look, she was talking about she's not going to be saved by the prince. You know, there's no prince in this thing. The prince is a weird stalker. So what do you do with the classic Someday My Prince Will Come? Is that song just completely removed from the movie? I mean, it baffles the mind, don't it? Like, what is Snow White if you don't have that song? It's like, it's ridiculous to even think of a Snow White movie without Someday My Prince Will Come. But that's what we're talking about right now. Again, Disney, in their stupidity, are going through the classics and they're destroying the classics. They can't figure out how to get a Star Wars film made. And now they want to go back to Walt Disney's original 1937 classic film, the one that started it all. And they're going to strip mine it of everything that was good about it and just leave it, I don't know what, wokeism, girl boss feminism. That's what we said. That's what Rachel Zegler said this film is. You know, she's got to be a strong leader. All right, that's what she said the film is going to be. It's a stupid idea. But again, this is part and parcel to what we've been getting from Disney lately. This guy says, wow, this shit didn't get canceled. No, it's still going, bruh. It's still going. Snow Brown in the 70 hires. Yeah, that was a joke that was running last year. People are just going to forget about everything Rachel Zegler said during her previous interviews about the movie and the characters. All this time, they still never recast her, just waited for the heat to go away in CGI Dwarves. I hope it flops. They really stood their ground. Oh, no. This thing is going to flop, all right? Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I did a quick little refresh on that. 322,000 downvotes. Yeah, this thing is over. All right. This thing is getting wrecked. I guarantee you, this is going to be one of the biggest ratios we've ever seen in a film. Ever. Okay. I don't know who currently holds the record for the ratios, but I guarantee you this is going to break it by a mile. It's already getting blasted right now. This is ugly. This is one of the ugliest I've ever seen in just a couple of days. After 500, or was it 5 million views too? Oh, this thing is going to get ugly, y'all. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. I think this is going to get ugly. All right. We got a half year, around 6-7 months until this thing drops. I don't know what they can possibly do to save it, but I don't think they can do much at all. Okay. And they really got to take it in because of these CGI Dwarves. Might be one of the dumbest decisions that Disney has ever made. Is to CGI the dwarves instead of actually putting real people in this. This is just lazy, and yeah, I think this is gonna be bad, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Jump down in the comments, give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.